You're listening to Shawna and LaLa. Thank you for listening.
We have ignition. Strap in. You're about to listen to
Shawna and LaLa.
Attention, everyone. One.
To have a radio station everyone loves.
I love that.
Shawna and LaLa on the radio.
This is an emergency. Tempo has reached critical level.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Red alert. Let's go.
Now give me a beat.
Stand by for action.
You're listening to Shawna and LaLa. Check us out at shawnaandlala.com. On Facebook at facebook.com/Shawna and LaLa.
Check me out at facebook.com/TheLalaMarie.
And make sure to follow us on Instagram at Shawna and LaLa, on Twitter at Shawna and LaLa, and on YouTube at Shawna and LaLa. That is right, we have a direct link now.
Oh, yeah.
And thanks to our new subscribers.
Thank you guys so much.
Yes. And we have had a busy few weeks.
It's been absolutely insane. Like, I can't even get across to you how insane it's been between all the products we had, Shawna being on vacation.
I was sick.
Shawna was sick, and then, you ready, drum roll? We got hit with a tornado this week.
Yes.
A tornado in New York. You heard that. You heard that right.
It was insane. I
Super scary.
left the studio, ran to Best Buy because my mom needed a new computer. So we ran to Best Buy, and you had texted me and said that you were... I don't know if you texted me or sent me a picture.
No, I called you. I texted you. I said, it's hailing at my house. This can't be good.
And then you sent me the video
of the hail.
Yes, and then I said, oh, I'm at Best Buy. It looks like it's going to rain, but it's not doing anything yet. I hit send, and then 2 minutes later, after I hit send, a thing came over on our cell phones saying that we were in like a tornado watch or a tornado warning or something. So I was like, that's weird. And the guy checking out, I don't know like if he has like an earpiece or something, but he was like, you need to have a safe ride home. He said, where do you live? It's going to be really, really bad.
Yeah.
And then I was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, well, it's just a warning, it might not even come. I mean, how many times do we get storm warnings and the storms don't even show up? So I was just like, oh, we'll get home all right. And then I turn around and I look outside and I see the sky is literally like black. It looks like it's 9 o'clock at night out. And Best Buy had the storm windows or storm shades or something going down.
Oh, wow.
And I just got this look on my face, and our producer was with us, and he was like, he's like, what's the matter? And I was like, we're going to be locked in. I was like, what is going on? And, of course he's laughing, the look on your face,
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh my gosh. I'm like, LaLa was right. And we ran to the front of the store, and the things were still coming down. And I was like, we're seriously going to be locked in here. And by that point, the rain, the wind was so insane. They wouldn't let anyone leave because it was so bad.
Yeah, really bad.
We did not get the hurricane, I don't think.
The tornado?
Yeah, the tornado.
Yeah, no, it didn't hit Middletown. You got the after effect, or the effects of the tornado in the area. Yeah.
I mean, it was super windy, and it didn't last as long as I thought it would.
Yeah.
I really thought we were going to be stuck there half the night. But by you was a totally different story.
Oh my god. I was in Tornado Alley over there, and like I said, it was hailing, and that's the first sign I knew that was bad. My dad always told me if it hails in the summer, it's it could be a tornado, all that. So it was hailing. It got black, the wind, I could see garbage cans flying in the road. I'm like, this is so bad. My house was howling. And my animals, that's what really scared me. My cat his hair stood on end, and he ran downstairs. So I grabbed my son, I grabbed my dog, I said, let's go. We followed him downstairs to the basement. I was hiding out, and things are whipping against my house. The hail's whipping, I could hear the howling, the sirens are going off. My phone goes off and says, tornado, seek shelter. And my heart, I called Shawna, I'm crying now. Like,
Yes.
the tornado's here! I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do!
And that's when it came over on my phone and it said, you know, tornado is about to touch down.
Yeah.
Like, how many ever miles away? And then it said, seek shelter now.
Yes.
And I was like, well, where do we hide?
Where do you go? I mean,
Like, do we go under the computer
yeah.
shelf? Do we
In the
go?
bathroom probably would be the safest there.
So yeah, it was quite scary. A town near us, a few minutes away, Newburgh, they got hit. I mean,
It touched down there and it killed someone.
Yeah, it unfortunately it killed a 11-year-old girl. I believe she was
in her car
in
and
her
the
car
tree fell
coming
on her.
home. Yeah, she had just returned home with her mom from grocery shopping, and her mom, just like my mom would have or has
Yeah.
done in the past, said, wait here, let me get the groceries, get the door unlocked, you know, so you're not waiting outside in the storm.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, between that, probably, 1 minute,
Yeah. The tree.
a tree fell on her.
So sad. And it just,
Devastating.
all the residents without power. I'm without power. It's been 3 days now. Shawna was without power for a day or
Yeah.
two. And there's so many more out there that are there's trees in their house. They have no roof. There's the trees down everywhere you go. Power lines down. So it's really, it's a
Absolute
disaster over here. We have electric companies coming in from out west to help get us all back up and running. So hopefully I'm going to go home tonight and have some electricity and water. It really, you learn to appreciate how good you
lucky
have it.
you
Lucky
are,
we
yeah.
are. Yeah, that we have electric and running water, because without it, you're like, oh my God, like I can't wash my hands, I can't cook, I can't do this. And
Yeah,
we're really lucky.
It really sucks, you know, and when that storm was coming down, you know, I went to bed early.
Yeah.
My phone was going dead. Thankfully, I had my Go Charge.
My charge.
Or My Charge
oh,
with me.
I love that. That came in so handy.
Again, you know, product of the week, and it was amazing because it was right there, ready to go.
Yep.
I charged my phone. I tried to go on Facebook and update everyone, you know, to let them know, you know, we're not ignoring everyone. We just have no power and
Yeah.
can't get on the computers or anything. And I was unable to really do that because cell towers were down, you know, internet was down. So I was not able to do that, but we will post some pictures and some videos on our social media so everyone could see what's going on and the damage that this tornado has caused. And I also read in the paper that not one tornado hit us, but there was, I heard 3. You heard 4?
4, you know, it's including us 4. So Connecticut had 2, and we had 2. One
Yeah.
in Newburgh and one in my area.
Yeah, and I know Fishkill and Poughkeepsie area, Wappingers Falls area, is pretty much destroyed.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
I know Newburgh for definite is destroyed. I saw a video today. A guy was on a street, and the buildings were just
Yeah, the
literally
roof flew
falling.
off. Yep. Really scary to be running outside in that wind.
I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't even imagine. I'll have to find the video, and I will try and post it for everyone to see. But it is completely devastating here. Thankfully, you know, I at least have electricity. And I'm just
Hopefully
praying that it doesn't, we don't have another storm and it doesn't
Yeah.
go out. But yeah, so we will keep everyone updated on LaLa's situation because you couldn't even get out of your driveway.
No, we were pretty much blocked in there for 2 days. The massive trees just fell across the roads, blocked our little town in from all areas. You couldn't get in, you couldn't get out. So it was pretty bad. And people actually, they got tired of waiting for help to come, that neighbors went out with chainsaws and started chopping down trees that were in the road and like moving them so we can try and get ambulances in, fire, you know. So everyone came together as usual. Everyone comes together in a time of need. So that was great. So
Yeah, and the police have been really good, and
The electric
fires
companies,
and-
the fire departments. Yep.
yeah, because these trees are falling. There's live wires, and what does that cause? Fire.
Yep.
So it's very devastating. So we will definitely keep you all updated on what is going on and how everything is getting taken care of. You're listening to Shawna and LaLa. We'll be right back with news, and more news. And we have a lot of products to talk about.
Yes, we did a ton of product reviews, so stay tuned for that.
Shawna and LaLa on the radio.
ShawnaandLala.com.
You're listening to Shawna and LaLa, and what's going on around the world. We already know what's going on around our county.
Our county, yeah. As my son said, a tomato! When he was with me, because he was with me during the tornado. I said, it's a tornado. He goes, Mommy, it's a tomato? A tomato's coming? I'm like, yeah, big tomato. But anyway. So I thought this was like pretty crazy, though. U.S. births have dropped to a 30-year low. And fertility rates are also at a really, really low. They're really low. So they're saying that they're so low, it's below replacement level, which means as we die, there's babies that replace us. So we are dying faster than we're reproducing, basically. Be it, they said, between people not wanting kids nowadays, they're more into themselves, they're more into their pets,
Hello.
Yeah. So they're not having kids as our parents were and their parents before them. They're not into that. And fertility rates are really low, and that's a lot of the what I believe is diseases and the shit and the stuff that we're putting into our bodies, the bad stuff, the chemicals, the poisons, and we're ruining our fertility levels, and a lot of women are having trouble getting pregnant. So that's not helping either.
No.
So they're kind of concerned about this because you do need replacements, although I feel that there are a lot of people on the planet right now, so maybe we do need this little breather. Let's not reproduce so fast.
Well, you wouldn't know that in my family.
Yeah.
We could keep, Babies R Us is no longer
in business.
But I used to say forever that we could keep Babies R Us in business for life.
Yeah.
Because I just have a huge family.
You're like little rabbits over there. So they're just saying that there's a lot of different issues with the babies being born with a lot of diseases or being born premature.
Yeah.
Women fertility issues, and then couples not wanting to have kids. So, guys, we might want to figure this out. Maybe not have those pet babies and get to work on some real babies. But I think it's a good thing. I guess this report is saying it's not a good thing, but I think that the Earth needs a little breather. We're overpopulated, but hey.
I think we are too. There's a lot of people
yeah
in this country. But speaking of that, just a quick side note, Japan is going through that as well.
Yeah?
Yeah, I saw it on the news last week that, their men work.
Yeah.
So when they get home, they don't want to make that baby.
No.
And they're happy with just their wives, and
yeah,
and they're now paying Japanese families to have children.
Wow.
Because their population is so low.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Oh well, maybe they'll start doing that over here, paying people to have kids. Could you imagine?
You never know. I mean, Japanese people are very into their jobs.
Yes.
And that's what they said. And they interviewed a young adult in their early 20s, and they said, what's your top 5 priorities, and he was like, my job, or school. He said comic books and manga. I don't know if that's a comic book, but that's what he said. I believe it's a comic book. And friends and family, but he didn't say they said, where's finding a wife, finding a girlfriend, having a relationship.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, it's not a priority for him.
Yeah.
So I thought that was weird, because let me tell you,
That is really weird.
I want to get married soon,
Yeah, yeah.
My biological clock is ticking, people. I'm gonna be 30.
Oh god. Oh my god. Well, so if you're out there listening and you want a baby and you want a wife, Shawna is ripe and ready over here, so...
Right.
Oh my god, I know ripe. That sounds so bad, but hey, you're young, you're ripe. I'm getting old. I'm not rotten fruit on the tree, but I told my husband the same thing. I'm like, you want another baby? I'm getting old, so you better hurry it up if we're gonna have another baby, because
I know a lot of people, a lot of my friends, they're having children
later
older
and later. There's just so much more to worry about. That's my fear, all the different health issues that arise for me or the baby when you're older and have a kid. It's done. I know it's been done, but
yeah, a few of my friends have had children around like 38, 39.
Oh wow,
40.
Well, that's crazy. I don't know if you remember though, last week when we were on the show, I talked about the E. coli breakout with the lettuce or romaine lettuce and not to eat it. And I said that I would keep everyone updated. So they're still not sure where this is coming from. They're still having issues with the E. coli. People are getting sick all over the country with this romaine lettuce, and they can't pinpoint where it's coming from. And it's very frustrating. They don't understand what is so hard about finding where it's coming from. But they're still trying.
And the funny part about it is I saw it in the store the other day.
Yeah, I'm very confused. They said so far it's left 172 people sick after eating it all over the country. New York had some cases, and it was pretty much all over. I looked at the map. They showed a map, and all over the country, there was only like 3 states that weren't really targeted by this or affected by it. But still be careful. Wash your romaine lettuce. Read online how to make sure you're cleaning it right.
Baking soda.
We read up baking soda and water. But yeah, check online, Google it. Make sure you're rinsing and washing that lettuce. Water's not going to just remove it. You got to find other ways. So be careful. I'm staying away from it for now until this is all over because I just can't chance it.
No.
So just be careful.
They should really just take it all off the market for right now. I mean, that's what they do with other things.
Yeah, I know. There's just probably so much of it. It's crazy. But the other thing, now that me and Shawna just came back from vacation, I'm going on vacation soon. They say that they have found so many parasites, germs, bacteria in hotel pools and hot tubs, which I always knew. I get grossed out. I know you get grossed out too, right? In hotel pools?
I won't go in a public pool.
Yeah, the public pools.
I went in the hot tub at the hotel because I was really, really sick.
Yeah.
And I said to my mom, I was like, you do know, like, this is, like, I feel like I'm sitting in a pile of a disease right now.
Yeah. I hate it.
I just don't like it. I feel dirty. I feel gross.
You don't know what people are doing in there. It's disgusting.
Exactly. I mean, high school, I used to get in trouble for not going swimming.
Yeah.
In high school. I mean, I'm sure...
Yeah, I didn't like going in there either.
You remember.
People pee in the pool, and they're saying...
I won't go in beach water either.
Oh, I'll do the beach. I'll do the ocean, but hot tubs, they're a big no-no for me. They always have been. I will not go in them.
Yep.
My house came with a hot tub, and I never went in it because I was just so grossed out by them.
Clean it.
Yeah, I'll tell you guys a little quick story so you know if you do go in hot tubs or if you have one. One time we rented a house in Florida and it had a hot tub. So before we went in it, my dad was like, hold on, let me clean it. So he went in there, he drained it, he took out this filter, and he showed it to me. And that scarred me forever. It was just slime, like sludge on the filter. And he goes, you know what this is? I said, what? He goes, this is dead skin from everyone who's ever sat in this.
What?
Because when you sit in hot water, your skin gets soft and then it comes off. And it's swirling around, and then it gets sucked into this filter, and then people don't really clean it. So it was just, like, I can't even tell you, Shawna, they must have never cleaned it. And my dad cleaned it, he bleached it, and that scarred me. I will never get in a hot tub since that point, because I'm like, these hotels, I doubt that they're cleaning it every day. With the amount of people going in it.
Oh, probably not.
It grosses me out.
That's why it skeeves me out.
Yeah.
I mean, when I left that hot tub, and the only reason I went in it is because I was so sick and I couldn't breathe, but
Yeah.
it cleared me up.
Yeah, the steam, right?
And it worked, but I went back to the room and showered, and I must have used like a half a bottle of soap.
Yeah. You just feel gross. And they're saying that the pools and the hot tubs, there's parasites and bacteria lurking in there, and it's very, very important that you're aware of that. They said they had 493 outbreaks linked to this in our country alone in hotels.
Absolutely
493. So they're saying that people see it's people's fault. We go in there. If someone has diarrhea, you should not go in a pool, even if you're not. If nothing's in your bathing suit, it's still kind of on you. So it's getting in the water, and it's making people sick. That's in the water. They're saying don't drink the water. When you're in there, try and keep your mouth closed. Sometimes it's an accident, but people are getting sick from that dirty water getting inside of them. Swimmer's ear, people get sick from that, from the bacteria getting into their ear.
I used to get that when I was little.
Yeah. They said that Legionnaire's disease,
What's that?
It's something, it's like a severe pneumonia. It gives you like flu-like symptoms, and that comes from the water. Like if you swallow the water, people are getting GI illnesses from drinking the water by accident.
I've heard of that.
So it's like they're saying, please don't drink the water. Make sure you keep your mouth closed at all times. And if you have diarrhea, don't go in the pool. If you have an open wound, don't go in the pool. Try and just and bathe yourself. There's always signs that say bathe before getting in. Definitely do that. You don't know if everyone else is doing it, but as long as you're focused on yourself and you don't have any cuts or open wounds, you keep your mouth shut. They said you should be fine. They're not trying to scare people into not going into a hotel pool, but they want to make you aware of like what you should be doing and what you should be looking out for. They said there is a scoring system that you can check for hotels on their pool quality, just like restaurants have. They said pools have it, where the water is tested by some sort of company that goes around and sees how healthy the water is. So,
but where's it posted?
I guess you'd have to ask the hotel. It's like a report that goes out. So I'm not sure. I guess we can Google that and see. But
I'm curious, and I always look at Yelp.com.
Yes.
I did this time that I went.
Yeah.
To Florida. Unfortunately.
It didn't help.
It didn't help because they said, it was all good reviews. However, when I walked into my first hotel room, there was bed bugs.
Oh my God.
Well, I don't know if they were bed bugs.
There were some kind of bugs on your bed.
Some kind of bugs on my bed. Yeah.
She sent me a video. I'm like, oh boy. But
so yeah, they gave me a new room.
Just keep it in mind, and I would never let your children. That's the other thing. Kids, parents are letting their kids in the pool with diapers that fill with pee or poop.
Yeah, those like swimming diapers.
Yeah, and if your kid takes a poop, it's still getting in the water. So you kind of have to. I let my son in the pool, but I'd make him pee beforehand. I kept those swimmy diapers on him. He never really pooped in them, but a lot of parents don't change it, or they let him go in without a diaper and then they're pooping in the water. It's just really, really bad. So, just some things to be aware of when you're traveling.
Yeah, absolutely. And definitely look at those reviews.
Yes.
Just a little advice. We'll be right back. You're listening to Shawna and LaLa. Coming up, we have celebrity news, and somebody is selling their house in Orlando.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you got to hear about this house. You're listening to Shawna and LaLa. We'll be right back.
Shawna and LaLa on the radio.
ShawnaandLaLa.com.
You're listening to Shawna and LaLa, and there's a lot going on in Hollywood.
I know. I was watching TMZ the other night. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. So guess who's moving out of their Orlando mega mansion?
I don't know.
You're never gonna guess.
No.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh boy. I haven't
Yes.
heard about him in a while.
I know. He is selling his mansion for a whopping $28 million.
Oh my God. It must be huge.
It is huge. I saw pictures. Gigantic.
Oh
like,
my God.
I can't even explain.
Yeah.
It's like he might as well just have like his own like town.
I know.
pretty much.
Yeah, for that much money, I can only imagine.
It's huge, and it's on 3 acres of land, which I mean, I honestly thought it would be more.
Wait, the house is 3 acres big? Or that he has 3 acres of property?
I guess 3 acres of property.
Okay.
It says Shaquille is ready to move out of his incredible 3-acre Orlando mega mansion.
Okay, so that means his mansion is 3 acres big.
Oh,
That's
okay.
insane.
Yeah,
That's insane.
that is. I was thinking the house and then, like,
No.
3 acres of land, and I'm thinking to myself, that's not a lot of
not a
land
lot. No.
for
A mansion.
a mansion.
My house,
But
think of my house, it's on 1.4 acres.
Yeah.
So times that,
by 3,
and that's
but
how big his house is.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
it's huge. It is 31,000 square foot.
What do you need a house that big for?
Why
yourself?
do you? He must need 12 bedrooms too.
Why? It's like all your family coming and staying every single day. Like,
I don't know. I mean,
oh my god.
and in it has a Shack Center, which is a basketball court, obviously.
Yeah.
With bleachers, custom made, and it's 6,000 square foot.
Oh my god.
Yes. So, I have a friend who used to play for the Knicks, Quentin Richardson. I'm going to have to ask him what he thinks about this.
This is crazy. Yeah.
I mean, is it normal? I don't know. Is it normal?
I've never heard of a 3-acre house. I can understand the basketball court because that's his love, that's his dream, that's everything.
Yeah.
But I don't know why you need 12 bedrooms, and there's probably 12 or more bathrooms, I'm guessing. And
Well, I mean, honestly, if I was rich, if I had Shaquille O'Neal, I mean, let's say if I was Shaquille O'Neal.
yeah.
I mean, I'm 4 feet tall, but if I had this house, 12 bedrooms, I mean, I have a huge family.
But would you want them all there? Let's be honest.
Well, honestly, when we were younger, we used to all stay at my mom's
Yeah.
house. But my house, my mom's part of the house was only 3 bedrooms. So it was my bedroom, my mom's bedroom, and then an office. So there really was no extra bedroom.
Yeah.
So the family, the cousins, we would all sleep throughout the house. Like there was,
On
the
the
living
floor,
room.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, on the floor. The dining room.
Yeah.
So yeah, and my bedroom. So that's how I'll have to find pictures, but that's how my mom would have everybody.
Yeah.
And my mom in the morning would step over like all the cousins.
bodies.
Yeah, and make us all breakfast. But yeah, so I could see that
Yeah.
because I have a huge family and I know like it gets a little crazy.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, would you have
No.
12
I
bedrooms?
would never. I'm a very simple person. I would like my big house. I would like an extra, some extra bedrooms, obviously for
Yeah.
family. But I don't need 12. I would probably have a guest house.
They'd all be moving in.
I'd have a guest house. I like that idea of like, so you have separate kitchens and everything. Here you go over there. But no, never. I might have a gorgeous pool, but I don't need 12 bedrooms.
Yeah. Well, Shaquille also has a 95-foot long swimming pool and a rock waterfall, and he calls it the Shack Acapulco outdoor area.
So cool.
And he has a hot tub and a swim-up bar.
Oh, wow.
And there's more. He's got a walk-in humidor, which I don't really know what that
For
is.
cigars, yep.
Oh, see? Rich people almost. I guess rich people only have that.
Yeah.
And a wine cellar, which I know people that have wines. Well, they don't really have wine cellars in their house, but
I knew someone with one. It was really nice.
yeah. So I think maybe my aunt has one. She has a lot of money. But yeah, so he bought the house in 1993 for $3.95 million.
And he's selling it for 28.
And he's selling it for $28 million because he's done, obviously,
Oh, yeah.
millions of dollars in custom upgrades and expanding
I get
the
it.
house. So, I mean, he obviously expanded it
That's awesome.
to be 3 acres long. So,
Good luck, Shaq, on selling that. Good luck, because I know how hard it can be.
Yes, and I wish I could have your house.
Yeah.
For me and my big, huge family.
Yes.
I mean, can you think of the parties, though, that you could have?
Yeah, I mean, the problem is as you get older, family and friends start dwindling down, you know? When I was a kid, yeah, it'd been perfect. Family was so close, you had a lot of friends.
Yes.
Now that I'm older, it's like, you know, I just want to be by myself. Leave me alone.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
You know,
yes,
we have
would be
a
great.
family reunion coming up, and on my dad's side. And my dad's family is, you know, quite small compared to my mom's side. We're very Polish, you know, big
Yeah.
family. So we should see how that goes. But also in the news, let me get back to the news. We all know the MTV show Catfish.
Yeah, love it.
And host and executive producer Neve Schulman, he investigates individuals on the show dating that are on dating sites and apps in an attempt to disclose their true identities. And it has temporarily been suspended. And days after host and executive producer Neve has been accused of sexual misconduct.
Oh boy.
So apparently on YouTube, a former Catfish star, Alicia Morgan, she made sexual harassment accusations about a man named Jack, which fans believed it could be a fake name for Neve.
Wow, okay.
Which is a little weird, you know,
Very
like
weird.
you're fans of the show, but you're accusing the host of the show.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, very weird to me. But in a statement, Schulman obviously denied it.
Yeah.
And he says, the behavior described in this video did not happen. And I'm fortunate that there are a number of former colleagues who were present during this time period who are willing to speak up with the truth.
Wow.
He said, I have always been transparent about my life and would always take responsibility for my actions. But these claims are false.
Yeah.
And so the story says that Schulman has been bashed for his bad behavior many times prior, you know, in prior years. When he was a student at Sarah Lawrence College, which is quite close to our area, the now producer got arrested for bizarrely
Beating someone, right?
beating someone. He punched a young gay woman repeatedly in the head.
What the heck?
Yes. So bizarrely, you know, he admitted to the incident and even defended his actions, saying he believed the short, stocky, crew-cut styled individual he beat up was a man.
Oh boy.
And so in his 2014 memoir, In Real Life, Love, Lives, and Identity in the Digital Age, Schulman also admitted he often stole clothes and drugs, crashed expensive cars, and get this, he even once took a dump in the cereal dispenser inside his school cafeteria as a teenager.
What is wrong with him? He is insane.
His reasons for these actions? He says he wanted attention, a sense of value,
Oh, so let's poop in the cereal.
and he said, I wanted to be needed. He explained at the time, adding that he now tries to be kind, respectful, humble, and pleasant with everyone he meets.
Wow. All right.
That to me is just insane. You wanted attention
Yeah.
and to be needed. You were needed by the principal. That's what you were needed.
Yeah, he was needed to be kicked out. That's what he needs.
I just can't even believe it. And Ariana Grande is still dealing with the emotional aftermath after the Manchester bombing. 1 year later, we all remember that.
Yes, horrible.
Horrible shooting. Absolutely just disgusting. And it says, it seems like just yesterday we were hearing the news that a terrorist detonated a bomb after the 24-year-old singer's concert, killing 22 people, mostly children, and injuring over 500 others.
Yeah.
And she goes on to say that music is, this is Ariana saying, music is supposed to be the safest thing in the world. I think that's why it's still so heavy on my heart every single day. I wish there was more that I could fix. You think with time it'll become easier to talk about, or you'll make peace with it, but every day I wait for that peace to come, and it's still very painful. She says, I'm happy, I'm crying, but I'm happy. There are so many people who have suffered such loss and pain. The processing part is what takes forever.
Oh boy. Yeah, I can't even imagine.
Very sad. And I couldn't even imagine to be her on that stage.
And watch what went down.
And watch it knowing that these people died watching her concert.
Yep.
Being there for you. You know, paid money to see you.
Yep. Little
And
girls, it's so horrible.
Just so sad. And that was an interview, I believe, with Time Magazine. So if you want to read the rest of it, it's very heart-wrenching.
Yeah.
And touching. And that is all for our celebrity news. For more, visit ShawnaandLaLa.com or our Facebook, facebook.com/ShawnaandLaLa. We are always updating with the latest celebrity news. We'll be right back with our product of the week, and we have lots to fill you in on. You're listening to Shawna and LaLa. We'll be right back.
Shawna and LaLa on the radio.
On the radio. ShawnaandLaLa.com.
You're listening to Shawna and LaLa, and we have tons of products to talk about. First, we have to tell you that we finished up our baby segment, and it went super well. And we chose a winner, and the winner, well, we didn't choose it. It was randomly chosen.
On the website. We put it into like a random name picker website, which helped us out.
Very much so. And we thank everyone for entering the contest. But we have a winner, and it's Expecting Mommy, Melissa. And we're so excited for her to get everything. We're going to ship everything out to her this week. And I can't even tell you all the companies that were involved.
Oh, I know. So many.
So many. We have Chico. We have... who else?
Moby. We have Infantino. Dr. Brown's. Sophie the Giraffe we've talked about before. Chico, we said, right?
Yeah.
Incredibundles.
Yes, they actually gave us a 3-month subscription to diapers.
Yeah, that's amazing. Comes in so handy.
Yes.
And helps you out, like, with cost.
Oh, yeah.
Culturelle sent us a ton of probiotic drops and gas seed drops and stuff for the baby's tummy, vitamin D.
You actually used it for Gio.
Yeah, I used it for my son because he was in a lot of pain. He is older than it was for, but I'm like, he was in so much pain I had to try something. And it really helped him I'd say within 30 minutes, his stomach felt better. So it was like the chamomile tummy ache drops. So
yeah.
Highly recommend Culturelle. We had Maya and Friends.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
I've been actually telling people about this company personally.
Yeah.
And we have the photo on our website now, and on Facebook and on Instagram. What Hilla did for us, she's the owner, was just amazing.
It's beautiful. So cute. She makes, so if you didn't see the picture, she made, for our producer had a baby named Sophia.
Yes.
And Hilla, she created this wall art for the baby. It was like a rustic wooden star.
Beautiful.
With a little elephant in it. And it had flowers and holding the name Sophia, right?
Yes, in like baby blocks.
It was so cute. And it was like, it's just something that you wouldn't find in a store.
No,
you know?
You wouldn't.
And it's so cute. Our producer sent us a picture of it in the baby's room. It's just perfect. So she does a ton of that stuff. And
she does.
Are just so excited that she was able to create this for our producer, show us her work, and we are honored to air it on our show. And
absolutely,
definitely check out Maya and Friends for unique baby gifts.
Yeah, I've literally been telling everybody, and I even like told her, I sent her like a quick email, and I was just like, the picture's up. I was like, and P.S. I've been telling everybody
Yes.
about your company because it's just so unique, and you want to find a unique gift.
Yep.
And that's what really everyone's really doing nowadays. I mean, you are getting the diapers and the baby wipes and the
usual.
clothes and
Yep.
whatever else, babies need. But this is something unique, and she really puts like her heart and soul into every wall decor piece of art that she makes.
Yeah, you could tell. You could just tell all the details on it.
Yeah.
Just so super cute. So definitely check them out, her company out. We're gonna put that on our website, and you can check the pictures out of the Sophia wall art.
Yes, so cute.
We had the Infantino, we had the Moby wrap, we had the Go Forward Ergo baby carrier.
That was from Infantino.
Infantino, yeah. And that comes in handy holding the baby.
Yeah.
Mommies need their hands. We need to clean. We need to do things. We have other kids to take care of. So that is a great, great product. It's always on the baby registries. We had Dreft. Dreft sent us laundry detergent. You know how important that is when you're washing your baby's clothes. Their skin is so sensitive. You don't want to put any harsh detergents on their skin because it goes on the clothes and it goes on their skin, and that it can irritate the baby. So Dreft is just for baby skin, made especially for that.
I wonder if I could use it too.
You probably could. You definitely could. It's just so gentle, and it keeps the clothes looking nice. The one product that was really neat was Blue Smart by Mia.
Yes.
Oh my god. It's like this digital thing that goes on the bottom of your baby bottle, and it tells you everything about the bottle, how much milk the baby drank, the temperature of the milk, how long it's been in the bottle, so you can tell if it's old or bad, or gotta chuck it now.
Yeah, how much the baby ate.
When it ate, when it needs to eat again. It's crazy, all this technology now with babies that helps you out.
So it's like a smart piece of technology. I mean, it's called Blue Smart Mia, and it is super smart.
Yeah, it does help. You get forgetful as a mom, especially if you have other kids. You don't know, like, oh, when did I feed the baby last? When did I make this bottle? Is the bottle warm? Is it cold? Like, should I test it out? It does come in handy, so that's great. And Babyators sent us the sunglasses for the babies. If you know what aviators look like, now picture them miniature size and cute little colors for your babies. They sent us a boy version and a girl version. My son has the boy version because they're just so super cute. They look cute on him.
They were the toddlers.
The toddler
pair.
ones, yeah.
And actually, we have a video of him wearing them, and we'll have to get a picture. You have to take a picture, when the next sunny day we have.
Yeah.
He
wears them all the
because
time.
they are super cute. So what else did we have?
We had Rain. Rain sent those gorgeous little crocheted booties for the baby.
Adorable.
Like, I want to keep them. I think I'm going to. No, I'm kidding. But they are so beautiful. Handmade. Mm-hmm. And the proceeds, they're African women that create a lot of these products, and a lot of the proceeds go to them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and like the tribes, they're trying to make women more independent. So
yeah.
They're so cute. And the company is great. Like I said, they do a lot for the communities and the villages and people who are in need and women who are in need. So, great company. That's Rain. We put a picture of them. We also had a video. We did a little video of them.
We did do a video, and I believe we have a picture of our producer's baby wearing them.
Yes.
So we still haven't put it up. I don't think LaLa... Did we put that up yet? I'm not really sure.
I don't think we put the picture up yet, but we're going to. We're still in the process. Like we said, we had just such a ton of products come in, a ton of products to review, and we're only two people right now, so
I forget how many products we had total. I think it was like over 70 something.
Yeah.
So it was a lot. So
we're trying. We get everything out there.
Yeah.
We appreciate all the companies and all the products you sent us. And they're all great, all different, and all unique in their own way, or all helpful in their own way.
The drop stoppers, I just have to tell you.
Oh, yes.
Super unique.
A mom had to come up with that idea. Like, she was like, I'm tired of you throwing this off the high chair. What drop stoppers are, if you have a kid, my son was notorious for this. You put a toy on their high chair, they throw it on the floor.
And then they look at you?
Pick it up. Pick it up, Mom. Come on.
Yeah.
You pick it up, you put it on, they throw it on the floor. even in his stroller, he would do it. Give him a toy, throw it on the floor. It's just a game that they do.
Yes, my
So-
cat does that.
Yeah. So they came up with this idea where it was like a suction cup that suctions to whatever surface it is.
The high chair or something.
And
yeah.
it has all these clips attached to it, and you can clip it to whatever the toy is or whatever the baby is playing with. You clip it to the end of it, so then the baby throws it, and it's gonna only go a few feet, and he could pull it up himself. You don't-
Haha.
Yeah, you don't have to bend over and get it. So drop stoppers, it's just so cute. We're going to put a little video up to show you.
How it works. Yeah, we
So-
just haven't gotten a chance.
My friend's baby was actually going to kind of we're going to review it with the baby to show us, because it's kind of silly for me and Shawna to do that. So
Yeah, we really need a baby.
my friend, we're trying to work that out with her, but we will show you a video of how that works. So that's drop stoppers. And we have Ernie's Wish Tale, right? This is the augmented reality book series by Orion and Galagos.
Yeah, this is so cool. What it is it's a baby book or toddler maybe. Even and kids these days are very smart. They love technology.
They love your phones.
They love your phones. Lala, your son is
Oh my god, yeah.
he's on your phone right now actually.
Yes.
It's keeping him occupied. And the TV, so this would be perfect for him. It's a book and you download an app and the book goes along with the app.
Yeah.
Super smart idea.
Super interactive for the kids. They can hear the words. They can just follow along with the app. And if you don't have the app, it's still a regular book. So
Yeah.
either way, they're getting a book and they can use it with the app or without the app. And it's a cute little story. I read it. It's about a little pig. So it's an augmented reality book. Like I said, it's called Ernie's Wish Trail, and it's by AugPix, the company. So I love it, and I think that's a really cool, cute idea.
Yeah, I think that there should be more books out like that.
They'll be out there.
But yeah, I think it's going to be a huge new market for that kind of
Yes.
stuff. When we come back, we're going to talk more about our products that we received. You're listening to Shawna and
Shawna
LaLa.
and LaLa on the radio.
ShawnaandLaLa.com.
You're listening to Shawna and LaLa. LaLa, you really like Shark, don't you?
I have been a Shark fan for years now. I only buy Shark vacuums.
Me too.
When I met my husband, he had a Dyson. I wanted a Shark. He's, Dyson's the best. I'm like, listen, I bought the Shark, the little handheld one, just the handheld one first. That thing was better than any handheld vacuum out there. The ones you clean your car and stuff with. Like
Yeah.
Nothing could touch this Shark vacuum. I had 3 of my friends buy one after I showed them.
Really?
Yes. My sister, my friend, her sister-in-law, they all bought one. I love Shark. I cannot say enough about them.
I have a Shark vacuum
Yes,
at my
you do.
house. And I've had it for 10 years.
10 years, yeah.
Since I graduated high school and got my own apartment, I, reviewed, I looked up online different vacuums. My cousin, she had gotten her Shark. I asked her about it, when she was getting married.
Yeah.
So I asked her about it. I literally watched her vacuum her floor with it a few times before I went out and bought it. And I was like, you know what? Shark is the way to go. Forget Dyson.
Yeah.
They're just overpriced.
They're overpriced, and
They're not
I
that
think
good.
Shark does a better job.
Yeah, our producer, his Dyson just broke, and he's only had it for 2 years, and he can't his wife can't vacuum the floor. So he is actually going out, he said next week, and buying a Shark vacuum.
That's amazing. Yeah. I have one at home too. Besides that small one, I have the one that goes on the wall. Love it. Love it. If you have pets, if you have hardwood floors, that was my concern. You have hardwood floors and you have carpet. You need something that can do both.
Yeah.
My husband's Dyson could not do the hardwood floor. It did the vacuums okay, not the hardwood floor. Shark is amazing for both. So we were able to review the Shark Ion Flex, which is, they do hardwood, it does tile, it does carpet. It can just move from each one.
Yeah, how
Amazing.
did it work on your floors?
Amazing. It's like, my old Shark, is good, but this one is this is top of the line one that we were reviewing. And this has no cord. It was cordless, the Ion Flex. And my husband was a little worried about that. He's like, it's battery powered? You sure this is going to have enough
power to go
to
through your house?
And it did. It was like everything. It sucked up everything. It didn't lose power.
How was it with the dog hair and the cat hair?
Got it all. I mean, because I tested it out with my dust mop. So after I vacuumed the hardwood floor, I went with my dust mop that, you just push it along the wood.
Yeah.
That had nothing on it. It was clean. So I knew that it did its job. So definitely, we're going to put a video out there showing you that. Shark also sent us the Ion Robot, which Shawna was so excited about.
I was so excited. I did not try it yet, but I cannot wait to try it. And actually, we are going to unbox it and review it.
Yes.
So we're going to literally unbox it on camera, set it up, and use it in my apartment, just to try it out and show you guys, because I am just super excited.
You don't have to vacuum now.
I don't have to vacuum.
It'll do it for you. You
And-
set it up.
Yeah, you could set it up on your phone. I was reading all about it.
Yeah.
You could set it up on your phone to be like, vacuum while I'm, in the studio working.
Yeah.
I don't even have to be home in my house.
Yeah.
Be vacuumed.
At night, anytime you can tell Siri or Alexa, hey, Alexa, get my vacuum going, have it vacuum, it'll do it. Amazing. So I'm excited to see. I've never tested one of those out. So we're going to review that and let you guys see firsthand how great it is.
I just can't wait.
Shark Ninja, they also sent us some cooking stuff, which Shawna needed a blender, and we used the blender. It's so powerful. It worked too good, right? I was like, holy cow. Like, we were making a milkshake. I put the stuff in there, and I pressed, the button, and it was like, Rah! It was done in a second. And I'm not used to that. Usually blenders, it takes some time. It takes time. And it was just so powerful.
Yeah.
It could do ice. It could do anything.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
And that was just like the blender, but it's like a system.
Yeah.
Super
it has a
excited.
spiralizer. You can do dough in it. That's when you're baking and stuff. It's called the IntelliSense system for Ninja. So definitely check that out. It's a blender, and it comes with 3 other parts. You can change it to whatever you need to do. Like, you need to spiralize your vegetables, you need to crush things, you need to make some dough. All right there, all in one system. The blades are super sharp. It's super powerful, so you're not going to have any problem chopping up ice or something that's really hard, like nuts, or if you want to make something. So if you're a cook and you like doing all that or making those shakes and smoothies, this is the system for you.
Absolutely. And we're going to also show on camera how to use it and how it works, because us talking about it on air is
you can't get a feel for
you can't get a feel for it.
Yeah.
So we are going to actually show you how it works. Next week we're going to be filming, and a little inside, we are going to start doing recipes and making recipes and showing you LaLa's really good recipes.
Yes, we're gonna use the Ninja products and show you just how to make your everyday recipes, or if you want to have something special, we'll be using the Ninja systems to show you how easy it could be with a little help from Ninja. They sent us the Ninja Cooking System Auto IQ, which is like a crock pot on steroids, and that came with 80 recipes.
I know.
So we're going to try some of those out too on film to show you how easy that could be for a busy mom or busy dad or busy whoever out there who wants to just make a meal quickly while she's at work, while you're out shopping or whatever. We are going to show this all to you, so be prepared in the next week or two to look out for those videos. So these are the products to put on your bridal registry, your housewarming gifts. This is what you want. This is going to make your life a lot easier. Even if you're not a mom, this will make your life easier.
I love it. I've always been a fan of Shark and Ninja both.
Yes.
I have one of their first mixers that, came out when they first came out years and years ago. Yeah. Which I love it. But I absolutely love this new one that we have, that we were able to try out.
I'm so jealous.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
I have a Ninja blender at home, just a blender. I don't have all those other extra things.
Yeah.
So I'm going to beg my husband to get me that for my birthday because I just love to cook, and
You do.
really I have a little tiny, I don't even know what you want to call it, but if I want to chop up onions or when I make my stews, I put it in this little thing, and I can't even fit everything in it. The blades aren't sharp. It doesn't chop it good. And I was just so jealous yesterday when I was making that milkshake, seeing how fast it took just to do that with ice and all that. Like, it was pulverized in literally 2 seconds. And
I don't even think 2 seconds.
not even. But definitely, before, if you're not patient enough to wait for our videos, definitely go to YouTube, Google, or Google and type in Shark and Ninja products and look at their videos, look at their reviews, and you're not going to be disappointed. I'm telling you, you're not, because
Not at all.
I'm being honest. I can take you to my house and show you all my Shark products, all my Ninja products that I have bought before doing this show. So they are really great companies.
They're amazing. Absolutely amazing. And we did do a giveaway with those products for Mother's Day. You probably saw it on Facebook and on YouTube. And Janelle won it. So she is super excited to make some recipes, she said, and to actually really clean her house. So
She's gonna have to
congratulations.
send us a little video of her doing something.
I know, and
Great.
maybe invite us. I don't know where she's from, but
Make
maybe
us
she
food,
could
make us some dinner, girl.
send us a recipe or something, or invite us over for dinner if you're from the New York area.
Yeah.
So thank you so much to everyone for tuning in this week. Make sure to follow us on Facebook at Shawna and LaLa, and follow us on Instagram at Shawna and LaLa. And Lala, what's your Facebook?
Facebook.com/TheLalaMarie. And if you could do us a huge favor, please go to our YouTube channel and hit subscribe. Okay, we need those subscribers on there. We're trying to grow our YouTube channel. Please, and what is it, Shawna? What do they have to do for YouTube?
They just go to youtube.com/Shawna and LaLa,
Awesome.
I believe. But the link is up on our website,
Okay.
Shawna and LaLa. And we're growing our YouTube channel. And we have so many products still that we have to review. And so many awesome products. Father's Day is coming up soon. We have a ton of products to review for Father's Day. And we have our travel segment coming up. So we have a bunch of...
We're going to be really busy the
Yeah.
next few weeks. So if you're a company out there and you're listening, we are getting to each and every one of your products. We're going to make sure you all get your reviews.
Yes, we are really trying to work hard. Hopefully no more tornadoes, or as Gio says, tomatoes.
Tomatoes, no more tomatoes.
So thank you guys for listening, and everyone around the county, please be safe. And we are praying that our county truly gets everything that they need to be able to
Get back.
sustain
Yep.
all the damage that was done with this lovely tornado that has happened. You're listening to Shawna and LaLa. We will see you next week.